Speaking of Barbara, over the years, she knows I like the Peanuts books and that stuff. I always have, the whole Charlie Brown thing. I like that. And she has brought me every Charlie Brown book that's ever been written, including one entitled The Gospel According to Peanuts. And it's there that there's a little comic strip in there, of course, and it's Charlie Brown and Lucy. Remember those two characters? And they're standing by the little philosopher's wall where they always go to think deeply about stuff. And they're standing in front of that little wall there, and, arms on it. Lucy asks Charlie Brown a question. She says in the first frame, she goes, "Charlie Brown, do you think there's truly any really happy people out there?" And Charlie Brown sits there and says, I hope so. Next thing you know, the next frame, here comes Snoopy, and he's dancing all over the place, just banging all over, and he's dancing on the wall, and he's in the next four frames, Snoopy's just dancing on Charlie Brown's head, dancing around Lucy, dancing behind, dancing back on the wall, and dancing, until you get to the last frame, and Snoopy's out of the frame. And Lucy says to Charlie Brown, she says, "Let me rephrase that. Are there any truly happy people who are still in their right mind out there?" That's a good question to ask. Are you all happy?
Yeah.
Truly happy?
Yeah.
Every day is a joy? Can't wait till tomorrow? Happy? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Would you like to be? Before we start the holidays, and we start them next Sunday, Thanksgiving is kind of like the starting line of the race. The gun is up. That starts the holidays with Thanksgiving. And do you know the Sunday after Thanksgiving, of course, is the first Sunday of Advent. Get all those plastic reindeer and snowmen and Jesuses out there in your front yard, quick. It's going to be a short Christmas season because the extra week that we used to get, the Christ the King Sunday after Thanksgiving, well, we had that at Easter this year. So Thanksgiving is Thursday, that next Sunday is first, second, third, boom, Christmas. So if you're going to put all that stuff on your yard, you get to it. But before we start all that, let's find out what God would have to say about being happy. Not just for the holidays, but every day of our lives. I think it's possible. First, I want you to sing one final song, though.